If you're single, are you tired of endless swiping? There is a new local app that is bringing a more romantic and thoughtful approach to Austin's very busy dating scene. It's called After, and creator Katie Dissanayake is joining us to tell us more. Katie, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
It's really exciting because how recently did you launch?
We just went live a week ago.
1 week ago and already at 1,000 downloads roughly.
We're just about to hit 1,000 downloads.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
And I love that it's super duper local. So I wanted to ask, why? Why did you want to start a dating app?
Or why a dating
Why a
app?
dating app? Yeah.
Well, I have been in the industry for just about 10 years, and I'm also a woman who's used dating apps for what felt like a million years before I met my husband. So I really just wanted to do something better. I went through the experiences that every woman goes through on a dating app, and it felt hopeless, and I'm proof that it works though. And I wanted to do something that felt easier, that took care of our users more than the apps out there. And yeah, that's kind of why After came to be.
I love it. And you guys have been working on it for a couple of years. So this is really excitement coming to fruition.
Yeah, it's 2 years in the making. And we finally went live last Thursday. So
it's awesome. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Talk to me about how the app works when you're talking about, hey, I wanted to change things up a little bit. Hey, I wanted to improve user experience. How did you do that?
So we wanted to get away from the typical swiping. So there's no swiping on After. And we kind of wanted to slow people down, force you to kind of go through the profiles at a slower pace, get to know the person.
Because people definitely just like left swipe,
we call it ego swiping. I have witnessed my little brother do that a time or two on other apps. So I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. We also have mandatory verification, which is a big deal, especially as a woman, to know that the person I'm talking to is at least who they are in their photos.
Yeah.
Because, we've all heard the catfishing. There's a whole show about it. So we wanted to try and avoid that, add a little bit more safety in there, and also take care of our users as a whole person, not just their dating, but, help them out with dating guides and how to be a better dater and how to feel good about themselves and know that their dating life doesn't mean, it's not a reflection of who they are as a person. So we add a lot of great mental health features in there, as well as some fun features like goodbye ghosting, which holds people a little bit accountable, because as the industry needs to be accountable, but people need to be better daters too. So goodbye ghosting forces you to pick a reason to why you're going to end a match or why you never replied. So you give us a general reason, long distance, the vibes are off, anything like that. And we craft a really thoughtful message to send to the other person. Kind of, bringing the humanity back to online dating, treating them like they're a person, and letting them down gently.
Oh, I think that's really nice. Yeah. How many of us have been ghosted? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can raise my hand. Yeah. How about visitors versus local? That's another feature.
Yeah. So when we decided that we wanted Austin to be our launch city, which we're so grateful that we did, we really got into the nitty-gritty of why Austin daters feel like Austin is the worst city to date, but Austin is actually on all the top lists for dating. So we wanted to really talk to the locals.
Yeah.
And one of the pain points for Austin specifically was that you often feel like a tour guide. People are here just for a weekend or
a bachelor party.
Yes, or a concert or a festival. And you don't know that until you've already got to know this person. And then all of a sudden you're taking them to every popular place, and then they're gone.
Yep.
So we wanted to do a feature that kind of helped people make a decision on whether or not they chose to match with those people. So we did visitors versus local, which when you sign up, you let people know if you are from Austin or just visiting. And then the person on the app can decide whether or not they're open to long distance, or they're open to maybe a weekend fling, or if they're not open to it at all. So
it's nice. Yeah, kind of separates wheat from chaff kind of thing. I do want to say with ACL happening the next couple of weekends, there's going to be a big difference happening here, because I have tons of friends coming in town. So this is a perfect time to download After.
It is a perfect time.
And start signing up. That way you can tell who is local and who is not. Okay. How about suggestions for planning a first date? Not always the easiest thing to do, but for example, you said you do give people a little help in that arena.
We do. We do have lots of dating guides specifically for Austin. Whether you are a laid-back dater, we suggest something like a local bar or Latchkey, which is where we just had our launch event. We actually suggest like doing a group date. If you're really nervous and you just want something that's a bit more chill, invite a bunch of friends. It's a great environment to have a little fun, dance on the table, sing, anything like that. I think sober dating I encourage a lot, and with the bar atmosphere in Austin, I think it can be a little tricky to be a sober dater. Sure. So, you know, things like going to Desnudo, which is like a very popular coffee shop right now, coffee truck, but there's great dog watching, which I don't know about you, but it's really important for me. Yeah. It kind of breaks the ice. There's little trucks to choose from, snacks, stuff like that. You could go for a walk around Peace Park where you could see the new Troll, which is very cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Get your steps in while you're getting to know each other.
And I think that's a little less intense too, because you're not directly looking at each other
the
entire time.
And you can be in like, you know, your biker shorts and feel in comfy clothes. So yeah, you know, there's dates for people who are overthinkers, which can sometimes be me and a lot of people I know. Something like Cidercade or mini golf, which, you know, is a little silly in itself and kind of brings built-in entertainment. Or for the adventurous, you know, now that Barton Springs is reopened, going for a day or a night, depending on your shift, you could jump in the cold water together, really get to know each other's
trauma bonding.
Yes, exactly. So we do offer a lot of dating guides, and there will be more to come as the app grows as well.
Well, it's wonderful. Congratulations on launching the app, and I hope we get a lot of downloads starting today.
Yes.
All right, Katie, we appreciate your time. Thank you
so much.
Of course, you can download the app today from the App Store or head to afterapp.com to learn more. Also follow Date with After on Instagram. Stay with us.